because we've just heard from AGI expressing frustration over these three bills that have been passed into law. They said they took steps to help in put in their input in this, but it looks like government didn't take their input. Government went ahead to do what they wanted to do. What was the level of consultation? Let me start with you, Dr. Obeng.
We were never engaged.
Wow.
Yeah. So maybe AGI would have been privileged, but we were never engaged.
Okay.
And so I cannot say the same thing that they are saying, but it's very unfortunate because it has always been the norm that whenever there's a new tax, they consult us and then we build consensus.
Yeah.
That's how labor, businesses and government have been doing. Even when it bypasses us and go to parliament and we raise concerns, they hold on it and then come and engage us again.
So what happened this time around?
And so they were determined to bring it, regardless of the pleas from the business community.
Did you raise some objections from the right from the onset?
So many petitions have been sent to Parliament itself,
okay,
to the Speaker, and then press releases have been issued. I hope you read my couple of days ago.
Right, right.
And so this almost all the business unions and organizations have protested to this very bill because we are overburdened with tax payment, seriously, and it is true.
Yeah.
To the extent that any layer of cost of doing business would have succeeded in breaking the backs of businesses, and that's our fears.
Okay.
And that's why we do not, we disapprove this bill, and that we are not particularly happy with Parliament. Because Parliament does not serve its interest, it serves the interest of the generality of Ghanaians.
Okay.
In this particular case, the business community.
Okay.
And so they do not represent their own interests or even the interests of their political parties. We are their constituents and they have to listen to us. And it is very unfortunate that they are imposing. I don't think the democracy that we are practicing now is democracy of imposition. And that we do not build consensus, we do not do stakeholder engagement before imposing a bill on us. It's very unfortunate. The bills that have been presented is going to have a serious effects on businesses, especially the growth and sustainability bill. Okay. What is going to happen is that we are going to pay multiplicity of taxes. Just imagine the insurance industry, the communication industry, the banking industry, and the others being made to pay 5% on their gross. They are going to treat it as an expense and offload it on us. They will never absorb it. It means that all these institutions that you work with are going to pass this cost onto you, and then you are also to contend with your own of 2.5% on your gross. People think that we are not also part of this.
Okay.
Our share is 2.5% on our gross, plus this number of institutions, all of them paying. So that's why we call it obnoxious tax.